Hey y'all. Well, this thing be everywhere. Look, I'm sitting here looking at the skits with Rone, Shayla and Piarry. I already knew Shayla was gonna do what she did. Shayla always tried to make a conversation about her. She come in, I brought your girl home, I ain't gonna say how many drinks she had or blah blah blah. But I'm loving it how you got her smiling and grinning and stuff, and she don't have to bring her purse wherever she goes. And he said, oh man, it ain't no big deal, she used to reach me in, that ain't nothing. So she gonna say, and Shayla talking about who? Wayne? And the thing about, no, let me back it up. When she was talking about how he treated her, and she said, good, you really making her smile and all that, and I love that for her. And he said, well, I'm not used to that because I feel like that's something that you're supposed to do anyway. Hint, hint, hint. That's what you're supposed to do anyway, So, I mean, like, I appreciate what you're saying, but, that's what I do anyway. And she said, yeah. And she said, I want to ask you something. Do you think Iman is serious about me? Same thing you did about Anthony. You think Iman is serious about me? He said, well, I can't speak for another man and stuff, but I can go by what I see. And what I see is that, y'all vibing, and that, he look like he good with you or whatever. He ain't never said nothing about, well, I think he's falling in love with you or something like that. He want to give you the world. He ain't say none of that. He said, so whatever y'all doing is good, Yeah, because, man, he is the best. He's made me, what she say? He's brought things out of me that I never thought that I had before. I can recall you saying the same thing about Anthony. So you repeat the same thing, you just change the name. Because that's all that is. So now you want to tell me, yeah, because he is something else. He is wonderful and all this type of stuff. And man, I think that it's going to work out and stuff. And I'm like, girl, you just met this man. You jealous at Piarry and what Rone do for Piarry. Because she said, you sure coming out. You doing a whole lot for her. But Iman ain't doing nothing for you. So then he was talking about don't let nobody else make you mad or whatever. He was like, what? I mean, like, I'm not tripping and stuff. He said, oh, you talking about Wayne? Man, Wayne's a player. He has several, she said, hey now. Now, well, you know what I'm saying. Well, he has several women, and that's just what he do and everything. And I like what Ron said. Ron said, I don't know that man. I don't know nothing about that man. I'm not even worried about that man. All I'm worried about is her. And so, Shayla, oh, you know why you being messy and coming and telling that man something, because whatever Wayne gonna do, Wayne gonna do. Well, but that just like my man, just like my baby daddy, he is weak. He is weak. As Piarry said, hey, my brother not weak. He had you weak at the knees, and I loved it when she said that he had you weak at the knees. She's like, I'm just saying, Iman is a dog. He a dog with it. Okay, you heard what you said now when you say Iman a dog with it. Okay, now when he start acting like a real dog, don't get mad because you say he's a dog with it. All you talking about is intercourse. That's what you're talking about. You ain't talking about nothing else that he's a dog with. That's it. That's all y'all doing. And that's all you really care about. You don't even care about nothing else. Yeah, you want him to do some stuff for you, but in the meantime, you don't even care. You ain't gonna even ruffle his feathers to even start tripping with him like you did with Anthony. See, you ain't gonna be able to trip with him like you tripped with Anthony. So you really being messy. And you feeling a certain way because Ron is treating her better than Iman treating you, because Ron said, sometimes, you can just meet a person and then you move too fast and then it be too quick and stuff, and then, next thing you're not feeling that anymore. He said, but, this is the first time that I actually came out like this fast. I don't believe that. Because he's a control freak. He can tell y'all anything that he want to tell y'all because y'all don't know him. So she's good. He treating Piarry good, which I'm happy for. And, it is what it is. And bet you Shayla gonna keep talking to Rone. She gonna keep asking Rone questions because him and Iman friends. And I bet you that if Iman don't start doing what he need to do like Rone doing, she gonna come on to Rone. Watch. She gonna tell him he's a good man, like she told Anthony. She gonna tell him he's special, and she's gonna tell him you're handsome and all that. Watch. Just like she did Anthony. But she ain't gonna do it in front of Piarry. She gonna do that when Piarry is probably in the bathroom or somewhere like Amber was doing. The slut is not to be trusted. Y'all let me know what y'all think.